On a foggy October morning, the quiet fishing town of Seabrook, Maine, awoke to a mystery that would shatter its sense of safety. A trusted fisherman vanished without a trace, and what investigators eventually uncovered was far darker than anyone could have imagined. 47-year-old Daniel Mercer was a cornerstone of Seabrook. A lifelong fisherman, known for his generosity and steady presence, he was the man neighbors called when their docks needed repair or when they came up short on groceries. To the community, Daniel was honest, dependable, and devoted. On October 14th, Daniel set out before dawn, as he did every morning. But this time, he never returned. By noon, his boat, the Marlin, was found drifting 4 miles offshore. The nets were tangled but unused, the radio was fully functional, and his coffee sat still warm in the cabin. Daniel himself had disappeared into the mist. At first, investigators leaned toward a tragic accident. Perhaps Daniel had slipped, perhaps a wave had taken him. Others suspected a random act of violence. Rumors of strangers in town fueled the fear that something sinister had crept into Seabrook from the outside. But as detectives pulled at the threads of Daniel's life, a different picture began to emerge. Financial records showed he was drowning in gambling debt. Witnesses confirmed late-night trips away from town, and text messages revealed a secret relationship with a woman named Claire, linked not romantically but through money. The trusted fisherman had been hiding a life of risk and desperation. A breakthrough came when surveillance footage captured Daniel 2 nights before his disappearance, arguing with his childhood friend and fishing partner, Stephen Carter. Tire tracks later proved Stephen had been at the docks the night Daniel vanished, despite denying it. Then came the damning discovery. The day after Daniel disappeared, Stephen deposited nearly $15,000 in cash into his bank account, the same amount Daniel had borrowed. Confronted with the evidence, Stephen confessed. He admitted the two had argued on the docks about Daniel's mounting debts and his plan to leave town, abandoning both Stephen and the Marlin. The fight escalated, and in a moment of rage, Stephen struck Daniel. What followed was a cover-up at sea. Daniel's body was never recovered, claimed by the very waters that defined his life. The revelation stunned Seabrook. The man they admired had been living a double life, and the friend they trusted had turned into his killer. What began as a mystery at sea unraveled into betrayal, greed, and secrets buried beneath the surface. Today, Daniel's empty slip at the harbor stands as a chilling reminder. In small towns, where everyone believes they know each other, the darkest truths often lie just out of sight.